Hey you guys, so this message is for Pisces men. So I'm gonna make some tea real quick while I'm sitting up here talking to y'all. And a lot of people could really pay to get something changed to make them feel at home in their world, but they can't do the bare minimum to raise the vibration of the area and space, which is kind of catastrophic, but it's the truth. So this message is for Pisces men. So a lot of people have faith like they're transcendent, like they are spiritual beings, like they're in tune, and they really don't try to do any type of meditation or anything like that. They like, sure, that's not good, nigga. And I don't know why grandma started rocking me right away, but shit, there's something going on. And y'all motherfuckers is fake. And that's not good. And y'all really looking like shit. We ain't surprised that you was tapped in. And everybody want to sit up here and fuck you over and everything. I said, shit. We're all gonna die a horrible death. And that's what's gonna happen. There's so many things that have transpired. And me, God already know. She like, sure. Take me to the place where I need to go, boo. I said, not right now. And that's what y'all don't like. See, God ain't in agreement of shit y'all doing. And the devil said, I don't know why the fuck y'all been sitting up here trying to act like, oh, it's the devil, please. It's y'all motherfucking human beings that decided to do the most toxic ass shit, and you grimy nigga. Grimy ass nigga. All these niggas want to sit up here and wash their face, cut their beard, and put on some clothes and put on their wraps and stuff. Be like, yeah, I look like I'm a higher vibrational being, but you toxic. See? And you fake. And we don't like that nigga. A lot of y'all Pisces men be soaking up that bullshit, huh? Why do y'all decide to come to the high vibrational side and want to fuck up everybody? Why don't you just go be toxic, nigga? Huh? Even your aunties and your cousins be like, shit, we know that that's you. And you act like, no, that's not me. That's another nigga. Please, that's you, boo. And everybody like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, but that's what people do. Y'all always want to come to these spiritual bitches, be like, yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, hello. Nigga, what up, G? I done already saw your shit and you fake and phony too. I'll say, yeah, this bitch is looking at everything and saying, yeah, that nigga ain't no good. And God is giving me those messages. Where the fuck you think I'm getting them from, boo? Please. Ain't that her truth? And God says, shoot, these walls used to be burnt orange way back in the day. And they should have kept them burnt orange. Burnt orange is a good color. And Grandma says, shit, don't I know it? I was amazing and they made me like this. So these walls is pissed. And they like, yeah, you don't deserve none of this shit. And I don't. And God said, you know what? Even this desk is saying, you know what? Please just not move me. Because that could be catastrophic for nobody. And that's the truth here, boo. Grandma says, shoot, even that lip gloss, it ain't even all that. And they like, yeah. And they shouldn't even add nothing to it. They should just give to you, you know what? And that's it. Glycerin, and that's it. No fragrance, no none of that. All that stuff, please. It's toxic, baby. So let's see. This message is for Pisces men. What up, niggas? I've known some Pisces men in my world and in my life. And everybody says, shit, you didn't know it at first, but y'all was trying to fuck me up to begin with. And y'all like, yeah, I don't want you to be fucked up. That ain't good. I think I fucked her one time and I said, shit, she really could kill people if she drugged up, y'all. And I said, won't she? I said, this one will be murking y'all in the spiritual world and y'all act like what? It's okay? I said, this bitch is not even equipped to be dealing with any of y'all motherfuckers ever again. And Grandma said, that's what they don't even know yet here too. A caregiver is here. So a lot of y'all don't even know what a caregiver is, but it's some people that care for other motherfuckers, nigga. How the fuck you didn't know that? You like, yeah, these niggas ain't care for nobody but they damn self. And that's what y'all Pisces men do. Y'all don't raise y'all kids. Y'all may have kids, but shit, you don't partake in raising them. You'll partake in fucking them up. And that's what y'all be doing. And acting like you amazing father, nigga. You is a pappy. Hey, pappy niggas, what up? You like, don't I know it? You been a pappy nigga. You ain't no father. And God said, ain't that the truth? The boat is here. So a lot of y'all is looking like, shit, I take care of my boats really good. And you may be sitting up here shining the boat up and everything, but that boat finna fall apart on your ass. See? There's a lot of things that's about to show y'all that shit. You should be taking care of your family. You should be taking care of your area and space and everything, but you never want to take care of your area and space. You want everybody to take care of that for you. But you got certain things that you do take care of, but that shit says, shoot, we don't even like your ass. Damn. And God said, that's what you didn't even know yet here too. Aliens is here. So there's a lot of people that's looking like, shit, y'all didn't even create the houses. Houses was already created. Y'all didn't create the walls. Y'all didn't create the metal. Y'all didn't create the substance. Y'all didn't create shit. And y'all really just decided to start abusing it and acting like, yeah, we came up with this and we came up with that, but you didn't, motherfucker. And God said, ain't that the truth? The secrets is here. I said, even this bitch is realizing that shit. I don't think I'm supposed to be on this planet. Take me back to where the fuck I supposed to go, y'all. Take me back. I don't want to be here, you know what? And they deserve to have their planet back. And God said, ain't that the truth? Love is here. So there's an essence of love and everything. And somebody's like, shoo, you got to put love in everything that you do. And if you don't, it'll be catastrophic here, boo. So me, I do everything in the essence of love. I said, even when this bitch is cussing you out, she love you. Even when this bitch is telling you this, she love you. And God said, ain't that the truth? I said, you can't fuck with a bitch that really trying to tell you what's important for your life and what you should and should not do. And you like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. But nobody else cared 2 cents to tell you shit. You like, don't I know it? I said, we had a friend in her. Damn, that was my friend and my family, and it was, nigga. A lot of y'all Pisces men fucked up having family and additional friends, you know what, to transcend your life for years to come. Y'all fucked it up, nigga. And then your grimy ass, you know what, you looking like, yeah, she ain't had sex with none of them niggas that was coming in and out the dojo, was just eating food and chopping it up and leaving. That nigga got pissed because nobody was sitting up here having sex, nigga. That's that stupid ass nigga. I said, yeah. I said, what did they do? They came in and ate and chopped it up and had a couple of drinks and got the fuck on. And the door was always open, nigga. I said, ain't that the fucking truth? Shit, the door open. She don't play that shit. And God said, don't we know it here too? I said, see, revenge is here. A lot of motherfuckers getting ready to stab somebody in the heart and say, you know what? I love you, boo. Why you fuck me up like this? What the fuck is going on and where the fuck you at and who the fuck did it and why is the fuck this shit smells like this? I said, she talking about it. Ain't nobody else saying shit. This shit stank. I said, don't it? And I said, ain't that the truth? Pisces men don't like to be smelling out of nowhere. You be like, what the fuck, nigga? I said, nigga, I done took a shower, 3-4 showers. Okay, I done washed my ass. I done put deodorant on, cologne on, and I smell out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden the smell is gone. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is, but they better stop this shit. Pisces men like, I'll play this shit. Help, bitch, help. And God said, ain't that the truth? So someone here loves your crazy ass and you like, yeah, I know they got love for us. They got love for Pisces men. And you know what? I've known about maybe 8, 9 of Pisces men, something like that. You know what? And I fucks with y'all, but y'all could be grimy. Y'all could be, you know what? Right now, I be feeling like I need to hop out the car and bust your head up, motherfucking, you know what, smash it and make you roadkill, nigga, and then put life back up into you and be like, did you learn your lesson, nigga? And that's how the fuck I be feeling. Yeah. Especially about Jessie, you know. I said, I think she was abusive. I know why he abusive. Jesse needs to get his ass beat. That's all. Shit. Apply grace to that nigga. Never pressure. Jesse don't deserve no pressure. Just apply grace to that nigga. And he like, yeah, just grace. And God said, ain't that the truth? Shit. And Mario, your ass is a fake ass Pisces. You kind of like a Taurus nigga. Oh, weird ass nigga want everybody to be suffering in silence and shit and everything. Get your old wanna suck on everybody and act like nobody know you trying to suck on everybody. Nigga. That nigga be out here trying to, okay, I ain't do nothing. Or did I? That's the Taurus eyes and shit. Oh, weird ass niggas. So Pisces, me and somebody love your stupid ass. And you like, yeah, and they do. And they been taking care of everything. And you know what? This ain't right. And I know that. And where's my motherfucking drill set? Someone saying, shit, you don't need tools since you don't know how to tighten up a bitch table that asks you to tighten up the table 18 million times, nigga. Everybody gonna start snatching your tools. I said, nigga, take them nigga tools. He can't even tighten up a table for a bitch. You want to sit there and drink your apple martini and shit, nigga? That nigga don't even want to drink Grey Goose no more. But shit, I used to have fun on Grey Goose. And then you thought going over to the other side with them motherfuckers and opening your mouth, shots. Them niggas was pouring polyurethane in your goddamn throat. Fucked up your whole organs and insides and everything. And you like, yeah, now I know that now. See? And you should have stayed on the other side. They wasn't fucking you up like that. And you like, yeah. Sometimes y'all sit up here and, you know what, get excited about these skin cards. Hey, skin cards. Y'all be thinking that certain skin is better than other skin. And you be like, yeah, they gonna do me right. Them niggas fucked your ass up. Congratulations. You deserve that shit, nigga. Because you know what? We was so much better on the other side. And you like, yeah, I fucked myself up for no apparent reason. What up, Desiree? She like, shit, we out here, boo. I said, shit, she got love for you too. And dude, we done dealt with these niggas. Have we not, boo? She said, shit, don't we know it, nigga? Even Desiree said, shit, I had to leave one of my bags too. Take care of my bag, y'all. Desiree said, shit, we out here, baby. And I said, ain't that the truth? This is some bullshit. And I said, damn. I think that's how I don't know. Is it? Is it not? I don't know. And God said, ain't that the truth? So death is here. A lot of things are about to transcend and change. And you know what? We don't want you to die yet. Save Pisces men. Pisces men don't need to die. Our inner child say save that nigga. He needs to live longer, okay? Do you got your cheap ass liquor, nigga? You deserve some little love, nigga. That's it. And then your ass need to croak, motherfucker. And you like, yeah. Ain't that the truth? So we have the essence of the police is here. And you really looking like shit. I said, who y'all say do what? Shit. I said, nigga, please. Can y'all get the fuck off my phone? And if y'all call me again, you know what? I'm gonna have a motherfucking problem with y'all fucking fake ass niggas. And I said, ain't that the truth? A lot of these Pisces men want to report that a bitch is sitting up here, okay, dropping his hot like it's hot and you know what, doing some shit. I said, Pisces men, y'all grimy niggas, you know what? And I wouldn't mind getting a motherfucking razor blade and you know what? Shit, I ain't finna go from ear to ear. That's too much work, nigga. I'm just gonna go right here. Fuck that. Breathe, nigga. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ear to ear. Who the fuck? That's too much energy. Shit. God said, ain't that the truth? Changes in the air. Somebody care about your ass. It could be a Pisces or a Scorpio rising or something like that. It says, I truly want to work on this connection. So whoever been taking care of your ass or you've been taking care of somebody else, they want to work on this connection, boo. And they like, yeah, and we do. My higher self is with you every day. And that's what you need to know. You like, shit, take their higher self back with them. But you don't mind keeping people's higher self with you. You like, yeah. Be toxic out there. Be grimy niggas. And that's how you be feeling too. It says, I can't stop thinking about your beauty. So someone here is thinking about you and looking like, yeah, I love when you cook red meat and steak and everything and blood be everywhere and shit and you never do nothing right. Keep on doing that. And that's how this motherfucker feel. Because you can't cook worth shit. And this motherfucker be liking the fact that when he tried to put it in his throat to be sitting up here trying to eat and everything, he be choking and stuff. He be like, man, that's the best hit I ever had. Nigga, you can't cook. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says, I crave to, okay, be close to you by your side. And you don't want to tell people that shit. You ain't gay, but you do got a BFF and y'all been chopping it up and you like, shit, I think we gonna be like this for the rest of our life. Two grumpy old men. And you like, don't I know it, nigga? Shit, I don't fuck around like that, but shit, that's my homie. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says, I lack courage to come back towards you. So there's somebody here that want to talk to you about this and talk to you about that. And they love to chop it up with you. And you like, no, nigga, fuck you. So you need to communicate with one of your friends from back in the day. Because that nigga like, shit, you know you my homie, nigga. And that's the only one that's going to really deal with your weird ass. God said, ain't that the truth? It says, your beautiful soul is what I crave the most. And that's what you need to know, boo. So even back in the days, y'all said, shit, she ain't even tell me how much my shit smelled, but that nigga shitted on himself. And you know what? I said, she got a friend in me. I ain't gonna say shit. Fuck you, me. I ain't gonna say nothing. Because she ain't saying shit about me. And God said, don't we know it here too? Even mama said, what up, G? How you doing? Hey, mama. What up? You're like, yeah. These niggas be fucking up, don't they? And I said, ain't they? I said, hey, third-legged ass niggas, nobody wanna fuck with you. And I said, post that shit again. Because everybody be acting like they don't know who the fuck I am. I said, shit, that's mama right there. And I said, ain't that the truth? She got additional mamas. And she had put singular on it, but we got additional mamas, nigga. And you got additional sisters. Okay, get it together. Shit, I said, this bitch don't even overstand. I said, ain't we out here, bitch? I said, nigga, we out here doing us. Fuck it. So all y'all need to cash at me so I could be in the hotel room and I ain't gonna be homeless. EEI Grow 8. And if you put in EEI Grow, you know what? Don't send none of that one. Just EEI grow 8. Don't send nothing to the EEI grow, okay? I owe some money on that. They like, she ain't never been late. This is catastrophic. God said, ain't that the truth? She trying to get everything okay, just so, and the world want her, no, not the world, the people want me to fail, baby. And that's what's been going on. So if you're dealing with the water sign, it says herpes is here. Dealing with the earth sign or STD, or someone here needs to clear up their chlamydia and gonorrhea, okay, simultaneously. Don't go close to this nigga. You need to call this nigga and be like, nigga, go to Planned Parenthood and get some pills, because I can't be around you until you clear that shit up. And that nigga gonna be like, man, how you know? Because you been watching, okay, grow. And God said, ain't that the truth? So it says, do not worry about who you are. They love you anyways in this earth energy. If you're dealing with a fire sign, it says your family does not need you. And if you're dealing with the interesting, so I said fire sign, I always do air next, okay? So something is going to come before fire, before air. So yeah, if you're dealing with the air sign, it says she is still alive, but you feel terrified of the truth of what she may know about you. And that's what you need to know. So thank y'all for participating in shit, and thank y'all for being the most grimiest ass niggas out here in these broke ass streets, and thank y'all for spreading rumors that wasn't even true about nobody. And you know what? You was the most grimy ass nigga, and you always was trying to let niggas roll up in your booty and act like, yeah, I ain't do nothing. You was doing everything out here, nigga. See? And God said, stay true to you. Take care.